So it's been pretty crazy. I want to talk a little bit about what's been going on, but I'm going to share more in a future video. I'm sitting down right now, obviously, but this is a screen recording so that I can actually capture everything. So these are apparently the things that they're going to need for my father's job when they're changing over. They need a copy of his medical card, chain of custody, his license, Social Security card. So I'm trying to work with the Social Security Administration right now with his information and have them send him another card. I'm hoping that works. They change over on the 26th, so a lot's going on this month. Phone shut off on the 22nd. They change over on the 26th at his job, and now, have you ever seen all of this? They need all of that for the job. They need they need him to digitally sign all of that. I mean, they've already filled out the application. Now they need all of this information. So he thought it was over whenever I filled the application. Then I had to go on the IRS and digitally, the Social Security Administration, fill out a bunch of information for him. And then, because he can't do all that, but he has a difficult time with all that. So I had to fill all that out. But they need a lot of information. He does not have his Social Security card anymore, so I'll have to have them make a copy or send him a copy of it. Oh, hold on.
John.
Yeah, they sent him information from PTG to fill all that out, but it's really, I'll tell you, it's really something. It's crazy, all the stuff they have to, fill out now, but I know he would not have been able to do all of that because, he requires pretty much me to do the paperwork. He wants me to do all the paperwork and stuff like that, but anyway, let's see, did I change 4x360? Let's see, that's much better. That's better. Alright, so, yeah, that's what he has been dealing with. So he's really tired right now. He was calling me back just a moment ago. Right now, I'm going to call him again. He's going to rest for another 20 minutes and try to get up and continue going. But that's the update. Some interesting objects. I saw some interesting objects in the sky earlier. There was this craft that took off, and it took off the other direction, and all of a sudden there was this large helicopter. Next thing you know, my cat Benson is back, and he hasn't been here in like a month and a half. He's just disappeared. He's got this little spot on the back of his neck too. It's like an injection. Really weird. But yeah, my father is having a rough time right now. Obviously, I've been really tired for the past several days. I have not been able to really sit up for all of like Tuesday at all, or Monday really either. I don't know, but I really appreciate the love, the kindness several of you have given to me. Any donations help out, like $1. Heck, if everyone gave $1 on the channel, $1 is $1. $1 per every person, that's like what? I have 900 subscribers. $1 per every subscriber would be like, that'd be $900. That'd be great, but I know that's not. But it's not. It's what it's really about is the fact that I'm able to share my life with you all, and I'm able to help you all relax with my videos and calm down from any anxiety, whether it's social anxiety or depression or something you might go through in your own life. But yeah, I've been filling out the paperwork and filing it. I've got to upload documents just like what I did with Affleck and Geico that time when I was doing all the paperwork and the faxing and the filing, emailing, and all that. Pretty much, I'm like the secretary. I file all the information for my parents when it comes to the banking information and all that stuff. Why did you do that? Shut off on me, but well, hold on. I'll get there. Just trying to figure out what the notification is. Get it back up here. Boom. There, got it. All right, so yeah, they had. Let's see. I document every transaction under Google Drive or financial transactions, but that's the information they need. Right there, I took a screenshot, copied and pasted that file, and now I'm going to have to upload. I'm trying to get a copy of his Social Security card, just in case anyway, and have them send it. I've got to file that tomorrow about like 8 a.m. in the morning. Of course it's in the morning if it's 8 a.m. But anyway, I use this as well. This right here. Let's see, I use this, not sure. Let's see here. Yeah, this thing right here, this recorder is like, it's the one I used for, recording files at the, I used it for recording at the, meeting. So he could hear anything that was, listen back to anything that they might have had to state at the meeting. And, just in case he has to listen back to something. But these things come in very handy. They come in very, very handy. So, having these on hand. But anyway, it's when life gives you lemons, they say make lemonade. But it seems sometimes life will pour the lemonade all over you. It's like, yeah. I'm tapping on my own head now. I'm crazy and you know it. I'm crazy and I know it. I'm sexy and I know it. Remember that song, I'm sexy and I know it? LMFAO. Alright, so I'm gonna call my father again at 15 minutes. About at 2 a.m. So. Anyway, it's been, we've been hanging in there. We've been hanging in and holding on. How have you all been? How have you all been doing? It's been an interesting few weeks. Like, I got the new phone. His job switched over. It's officially switching over. They said February 29th, but there is no 29th, unless it's a leap year. So February 27th. That's when they switch over, I guess. But yeah. What else was I going to say? I can't remember, but there's just so much. But yeah, a lot of the documents and stuff. I had to file a lot of the documents online. Let's see. This is the smoother mode. I'm just trying things out on this phone, but got a lot of things to take care of, but we'll get there. This stuff actually gives you energy. This is zero sugar Coke. It's the it's not the greatest, but it's not like the zero sugar that my Nana had. That stuff tasted like super real. It tastes best when it's cold, but this tasted like, the last one tasted just like legit real Coke. But it's got 34 milligrams of caffeine. So they make your heart pound. They give you a lot of, like, an energy boost, which many of us need. Right now, my father's so tired on the road, and that's the sad part. He gets so tired. But you want a drink? No? You want a drink? Okay, no drink. But anyway, there's a lot to talk about. They need to throw that box away, but don't mind that box. That's the box for the air fryer still. I decided to put stuff in it, and then I'm thinking I'm just going to throw it away, probably. But anyway. This is a pulse oximeter. My father's oxygen had been going lower, so he wanted to check his oxygen regularly, and it's been balanced out since then. So, but this is the pulse oximeter that I got us. I got one for me, one for him. Yeah. Right now, this wasn't the greatest week. Well, it did it again. Our finances went down to so, but that's what's going on down below. And it went down below. Hopefully it'll recover tomorrow. But when I went into the meeting, my father's company changing over, they had their annual company meeting, and not sure what that was all about. But when I went into the meeting, my father had they had their annual company meeting, changeover, announcement and stuff, and they wanted everyone to be there for that big announcement. And so they discussed everything, had people ask questions, and all of that good stuff. And it seemed positive, but we'll have to find out as time moves on. But anyway, they had their meeting at the Hampton Inn. What kind of coffee do they have at the Hampton Inn? Because that coffee was like off the charts good. I mean, I had never had coffee like that before. Not like that, ever. Nowhere. I mean, the fact that coffee was just like, oh my goodness. It had such flavor, and it actually woke you up. It alerted your mind and woke you up. That coffee was phenomenal. It was coffee. I want to know what kind of coffee that was. That coffee is good. And I want to know where you got it from. I want to know how you got it. And I want to know exactly where it came from. I want to know the brand name of the coffee. I want to know exactly how you got it because it's delicious. Mark Wahlberg wants to know exactly how you got that coffee, okay? So, yeah. It's not Dunkin' Donuts either. I don't know. I haven't had Dunkin' Donuts coffee, and I've never even had their coffee, so I don't know if it's any good or not. But that coffee was awesome. It was off the chain. It was off the chain. It was good though. It was really good. I have not had coffee like that ever, as far as I can remember. And whenever I drank a drink of their orange juice as well, and that was phenomenal. Their orange juice was delicious. It wasn't, how some orange juice causes you heartburn and causes like a sore throat. That orange juice was smooth and it was delicious. Their coffee was great. Their coffee was good. Their coffee was great. Their coffee was really good. It had a like a house blend type of flavor, but better. And it was like black coffee. It was dark, but it was kind of brownish like, but it had a house blend type of flavor to it. But it almost tasted like espresso the way it woke you up. They actually had a coffee bar downstairs at that hotel. They had a coffee room, a lounge, and stuff like that. The Hampton Inns usually have that anyway, but that was phenomenal. I asked Google what kind of coffee that they use, and they said, well, they use like a house blend coffee that's specific to the Hampton Inn, and they said then they started mentioning some kind of an alcohol they mix with it. I was like, well, that's not alcoholic. It's not an alcoholic coffee. But anyway, my back has been killing me. It's like the lower back, the nerves. I mean, I barely can bend. I barely can bend down or do anything. It just hurts like a memo jammer. It hurts badly. But anyway, there was a what was I saying? They have a cat on TV right now that it's just like, and it jumps out in front of its owner, or its I don't like to say owner because you don't really own your cat. I mean, I don't consider it an ownership. I consider it a friendship, a family member. I mean, you don't own a family member, so you don't really own your cat. You're not the owner. To me, I don't even like saying owner when it comes to my cats. I like to say whenever I have a cat, I like to say it's like they're a friend or their family. when you have a cat, it's family. And that's what I consider it, is family. But anyway, there was a cat jumping out, and I was like, man, if that's famous, if there's a cat famous for that, my cat should be super famous. Because mine, Maui, she runs, and then looks like this right here, and then starts running out in front of you. And she likes to run a little closer, stop. Run a little closer, stop. And then just keep on running to you and tag, you're it. That's the way my Mao does. Maui does that a lot. But this, let's see, I'm gonna find out what time it is. Okay, 1:53. But yeah, that's how Maui does. But anyway, the things have been kind of crazy. And then hopefully he can get his social security card and get a copy of that. I can file the information online as I've been doing right now. And I've been doing a lot of online filing recently. And hopefully everything works out. But I was initially going to do several things today, but I didn't feel up to it. Of course, we didn't have the money right now anyway, because, can't go somewhere if you don't have the money to do it. But the dog was actually quiet today. Normally he's like barking like crazy, but he was quiet, so they were all quiet and calm, and they've been eating their food well, so that's a good thing. Because Lizzie she was sick and wasn't doing so well for a while. Gave her a little bit of antibiotic that we had from the vet. Actually, we had in the fridge from earlier this year, and they said just use it whenever you need. So I gave her a little bit of stuff to help her, and she felt better. She's been eating better recently, so now whatever I give her, it seems like she eats it. I either give her the Purina or the, sometimes she wants to eat the small dog chow, but anyway, they've been doing better. Let's see. Other than Benson returning and my father's job changing over and all that stuff and all that, I don't really have much else to give a life update on. So, Random Rambles is something some people recommended me to do. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm thinking of trying a mic. I think you'll be really excited. I'm not going to say anything about it yet because I don't want to amp up any excitement that does not happen, you know what I mean? But I think you'll be excited about that. I don't want to put my cart before my horse, as the saying goes, putting the cart before the horse. I don't want to do that. But I think it's going to turn out well. I'm going to try that with the mic, and then I'm going to try a new video, like my first video with this phone, first tapping video, dedicated tapping video, and stuff like that. But I've got a lot of things that I've been thinking of in here, but I've not gotten around to doing yet. So, for all of your kindness, thank you very much. And if you can, use that link below to PayPal and donate. So, help out and show your support. Subscribe, like, share, put your comments below, and get me up to that 1,000 subscribers so that I can live stream for you all. Peace, my wonderful, wonderful viewers.